Welcome back to Frostpunk. Alright, last time we left off, we're putting these guys at risk to see if we can get to Nathan's Stormwatch. These, we're gonna let them run one more time. I might let these expeditions run one more time. We'll see where we are. We probably should recall it actually, but it looks like we've got a couple days before things start to get bad. And we might need all of those days. Factory. We're short on steel. We did put in some brand new mills. And I guess now they're steel works. We're about to cap out on food again. The fence that surrounds the Arctic hut has been destroyed, shattered as if a pack of wild animals went through it. Ill-fated project. Scientists who built the station designed it to withstand Arctic climate, but they clearly underestimated the fierce Arctic fauna. The doors and windows have been bashed in by heavy blows, letting aside the cold and the snow. Scientific and life support equipment froze and burst, dooming the base and its inhabitants. We'll take that tech. I'm scared to go here with this. But it probably doesn't make sense to have this team go all the way out here, so let's send these guys. What are we researching? Better wall drill. Yeah, alright. Nation's Stormwatch. The sturdy building could withstand a severe Arctic winter. It's crammed with sophisticated scientific equipment, yet the camp seems abandoned. We found a note left inside by Nathan and his co-workers. The expected cold is hard to predict. It will be way below any temperature ever recorded on Earth. Gale Force 10, as the jet stream seems to abate and descend. Afterwards, the climate shall start improving slowly. We're moving towards this apocalyptic storm to confirm our predictions. Farewell, and may God protect you. Take the tech and head home super fast. Get on that train and get the heck out of there. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after Ramon, yelling that she should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? 12 people will be banished. They'll be sent home to sober up, but their doom-mongering will affect hope and discontent. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill people for that. Let's head to the factory, I think. We'll build one automaton and then we'll build some more houses. Upgrading is making this a lot more palatable. Numerous frozen bodies lie on the cave floor. They must have run out of fuel for their stoves. Flummoxing flux. By the dead bodies, we found many crates filled with papers, a testimony of extensive research dedicated to the fluctuations of the Earth's magnetic field. It's too heavy to understand by our scouts and too heavy to bring to the city. Nothing to do. Okay. Go home. I think you've done all you can. Go home. I think you've done all you can. Dismantle the coal mine. Dismantle winter home. Go home. You've done all you can. Okay. Getting down to the nitty-gritty.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
A tip from a believer. Captain, a woman has told us that she overheard her neighbor talking about hoarding food and other supplies. Alright, we don't really have... Let's see, we gotta store more food, I suppose. We might need another cookhouse. You're here, and I think you're done. I'm looking for an automation. Let's put the automation right there. Try to pick up the coal that we have on the ground. What else do we want? Improved heaters actually sounds good. Streamline the automation automatons. That actually sounds good. Charcoal kiln. We might need that. Convert wood into coal. But I think I'm gonna go with installation, sorry. And resource depot, click, click, click. Let's squeeze out. Well, if we're gonna go with the wall drill, then we need to go with the wall drill. No more opportunity as far as I can tell, or steam cores. These guys are bringing back technology and wood. So let's build some more, upgrade some houses. These guys made it home. $700 more food. We might be able to just make it, but I think I'm gonna drop a couple of more hunters' hangers just to eliminate any question. And then I'm also gonna put in cookhouse. Let's squeeze a cookhouse in here. And then I think I'm going to put in one more gathering post. Or two. Disband you. Oh, they brought back the advanced coal mine technology. The exact technology we're not using. We'll disband this guy. All teams are back to the city. Everyone with a mission away from the city is back safe. Possible. If it's possible to be safe from the cold coming our way, that is. Alright, alright. I get it. Food rations? Yes, please. Just trying to create enough space to get to the target. We'll send our flying hunters out. Put in a cookhouse. Let's make the engineers do the cooking so we can send the workers out to hunt. We need one more worker. Let's put extra engineers there so we can have more workers over here. Sir, the people employed at this cookhouse refuse to work today. They intend to spend the entire shift praying. We've been working like madmen, sir, but there's only so much we can do to prepare. Let's face it, this is the end of the world. Through prayer, we can find hope of deliverance, whatever happens. Oh, God, I can't really afford a whole day of people not cooking, but fine. We'll just put in another cookhouse. We're about to start hitting cold, so let's take a peek at what our housing situation is. Oh, we can do some research. Got the advanced coal mine out of sequence. That's interesting. I think improved heaters is the go-to. Heater efficiency. Just doing another scan. Healthcare installation actually makes sense. People are still going to need healthcare.
Today's labor is done. Thank you, Lord.
We need everybody to upgrade their house. Sir, an argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. It came to blows, and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. I guess technically we're not going to have any more people, so we don't need any more housing. What we need is food. Cook more soup, please.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
A mob storms the stockpiles. Sir, a crowd of terrified people have stormed the stockpiles and started plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating and to reinforce their homes. We need 1,400 wood to supply everybody. People might get hurt if we dispense. The city comes first. Discontent will rise. Hope will fall. Just give them the wood, whatever. Oof, that was all of our wood to the penny. To the splinter, I guess.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all workers from harm.
What's our... Ooh, yeah. Good time for some more installation, for sure. Installation. We could do another one of those. Really keep our doctors nice and toasty. Let's squeeze in efficiency. A little less coal, though We're actually doing okay on coal. The people you save barely managed to reach the city in time. At least we have a critical supply of food ready. There's not much time left. We should use it to prepare whatever else we can. After the storm hits, there'll be nothing we can do but wait it out.
Work is over.
Heater efficiency upgrade. So we're not going to increase the generator range. Improving the advanced heaters might be good. Cheaper automations doesn't make any sense because we're not making any more of those. Allows them to be used in workshops. I mean, actually, maybe not Depends on how many more upgrades we need. We don't have any more steam cores, so we can't use any of this stuff. We don't have an infirmary, so infirmary upgrades aren't going to help us. Healthcare installation. Another level in our healthcare. That makes the most sense. Get these things nice and toasty. We got 23 people as patients. Let's get them in and out. Double their rations. So 2 people in there. Will it matter if I hit this? Will it? Is it 10? 5? This one, it's still 10, even though it's 3 people. Got some coal on the ground. We're waiting for the storm to hit. Looks like we've got 2 days. What's our comfort level? Not bad. Let's get the cookhouse a little toasty while we can. Well, I thought we could warm up the public house a little bit.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
There's no wood to be found here. We should reclaim this. Why is this house so cold? Are you outside a steam vent? Weather -6, installation, house installation. And then right next to it, it's not in a heat zone. Well, good thing we found that out now rather than later. We'll overdrive for a second, just so those guys don't get totally sick.
Work shift begins. May the Lord save all
Though
workers.
overdrive doesn't help them if they're not in the heat zone, which we just discovered they weren't. A captain. A woman has told us she overheard her neighbor talking about hoarding food and other supplies. We'll follow the lead. Okay. Still doing that, huh? Steel is capped. Coal is near capped. food is capped. Everything is pretty hot right now. So what I think I'm gonna do, oh, that's because I got overdrive on. Let's turn overdrive off. Let's keep our overdrive +2 kind of available to us. Technically, we don't have a house in this slot right here. A couple people could use a fighting area. We put them in. More healthcare. Installation. Hothouse installation's probably not going to do anything for us. Better integration on our automatons makes sense. Could generate a little bit more coal. Though we have coal just on the ground. Okay, today is the day. -80 degrees Celsius.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
We're gonna turn up the heat on the storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hothouses will freeze. We'll have to make do with whatever food we've stockpiled. We've just got to survive till it passes. And it looks like they're going to hit us with 3 more temperature drops. What's our situation? Lots chilly. I guess we'll counter it with our max steam level, then we'll counter it again with our overdrive. And then it'll just be a matter of fingers crossed that we've got enough coal. Let's, oh, that's an automaton. Let's take you out of there. We'll take the people out of here. Take the workers out of here. And I want to put the automaton over here. To gather wherever there is a place. And then in the hunters' hangars, we're just going to tell everybody to go home. All right, 200 people sitting around at home, bundling up for the storm. I think we're ready.
Go to work. Lord be with us as we labor today.
No kidding. A little bit more integration, 90% efficient, 24/7. Even in this mess, I can click enough buttons to get these guys to get to either livable or toasty conditions. This guy's the only chili. And it's working with an automaton, so that's perfect. I don't know that there are any other... That was loud. Max steam level. Everybody's in a house. Our medical system is holding up. That was another day. We're about to get hit for even more.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
We're still in coal surplus during the day. I put this charcoal kiln as an option. I don't know that I'll need it, but let's put it down. We'll spend some of our food to spread some heat. Just doing research for the sake of it at this point. We definitely don't need wood. We might need more coal. So that's why I'm putting in the kiln. "61 people in our medical facilities. Let's do some extra rations.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Now it's getting cold. Child shelters are broken. Cookhouses are broken. No children in shelters, basically. I can start playing with the overdrive. The woman has told us she overheard neighbors talking about, okay, I think it's okay to let people hoard food at this point. What are you doing? Our field kitchen is very cold. Let's make sure we've got those heaters turned on. We've got some frostbite cases coming in. Let's get advanced heaters. Let's also look for where those situations are. Someone had a limb amputated. Oh, yeah, let's make prosthetics. Why not?
Hear me. New law in the city.
Little late. We should have did this 80 years ago. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we get hit with the second or the next cold before we... I'm gonna wait. They're going to hit me again with more cold. And then we're going to go overdrive. And then we're just going to have to see how long that will last. Darkness before the dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations. By the new date of the storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread among the people, losing all hope. We can do it. Better heaters. The only thing that makes even remote sense is this more coal from wood. Sir, a group of people employed at the cookhouse refused to work today. They say they want to spend their final hours with their families. What shall we do? Discontent will rise or let them stay home. We're okay on food. We're full on food, in fact. We've got 6 days worth of food. Stay home. The workshops are at max heat. They're comfortable. They're more comfortable at work than they are at home. Our medical facilities are buckling under the strain, but we caught it in time. We're just gonna distribute mass double rations to get everybody in and out of our medical system as quickly as possible. Go! %. With overdrive, it's still chilly and the best house with the best insulation. So if we drop the overdrive, it's going to send it down to very cold. So we are going to have to work the overdrive. We've got we've got 1 day of coal left. Our medical system is holding up. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time, the entire staff of this workshop have refused to go to work. Whatever, stay home. A woman told us that she overheard her neighbors talking about hoarding food. Sheesh. They are committed to that. At the end of the day, it's still warmer at work in the workshops than at home. It really doesn't matter. So let's take something for them after the fact. Streamline the automation. Let the automatons do the research for us. Miracle happened. It's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back and he brought her with him. Oh, that's nice. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but then they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They are both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. Glad to hear it. Yep. No need for any new laws. Generator is critical. It's 92%. They're gonna make us ride the wave here a little bit. I'm gonna manually stay at 92%. Even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. Let them stay home. Let's get back to the generator. Let's turn it back on. Look how cold it is when we turn it off. Ooh. That's giving me the chills. I want to keep that. Try to keep that percentage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not full speed. Though that did get us back under 92%. 92, 93, 92, 93, 92. Just gonna have to manually ride the wave here. Almost there. I think we can... Work ceases. Most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. 7,000 coal, 2,500 wood, 750 steel, and 4,500 food.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Whoa! Our engine almost blew up. 99%. Let's ride it at 96% stress level. 100% stress level, and the game ends, by the way. Huh. Even with the overdrive, only the medical facilities are really operating. Let's go to 97%. Let's go to 98%. Come on. Shoo! The wind dies down and the temperature finally starts to rise. An eerie silence descends on the city. We did it! We survived the final blow. We will live. We made it! We survived. Shoo! What a game. All the way to the very, very end. We started as a band of heathens. We were lacking guidance. I like this time lapse of the actual build that we put together. First, we decided to tighten our belts. Yeah, soup all the way. Then soup became our main meal. Exactly. And every day was a struggle. so we adapted. Violent penance, denouncing infidels, vigilant faith keepers. Yet I fear. We have gone too far. Faith was abused. I don't know about that. I mean, there's a couple times. But the city survived. But was it worth it? Yes. Yes, it was. It was worth it. 685 souls at negative 30 degrees Celsius, 1887, New London. And that's the initial scenario of the original Frostpunk. Such a fun game. It is really... It's tough. And if you let things go too far for too long, you will get a well-deserved game over. I don't think I've ever gotten in a situation in this particular game where I felt like it was an unfair loss, which is high praise. So often you feel like either you didn't know, you couldn't see, or the RNG just sort of totally ruined it for you. And there is some RNG in this game, but it's so light and the impacts are more inconvenience than they are game ending. But enough about all of that. Amazing game. Amazingly fun series for me. I hope it was fun for you as well. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll see you next time.